Introducing first, from the harsh Australian outback, it's Genesis!
What a great video package on Ashley Blaze as Genesis coming to the ring with a game plan tonight, taking out the knee of Ashley Blaze and nailing that tornado kick for the victory.
Well, as you saw in that package, Ashley Blaze is a full-time varsity athlete, first class all the way, not only in all of her competitions throughout life, but here in the ring. We're happy to have her in WOW, and tonight she's going to have her hands tested as Genesis. I haven't even tried to do those nunchucks. I'm afraid to knock myself out, Nigel.
I wouldn't do it if I were you, David.
No, there's a better way to knock me out.
And her opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, Ashley Blaze!
Here she is.
David, you mentioned the video package that we saw earlier. The volleyball, baseball, basketball, track, and soccer star. And also, David, a former cheerleader, Ashley Blaze, here tonight.
It's all about the gold. Whoever can get into that battle royale will have a shot at becoming the WOW World Champion.
And Genesis awaiting Ashley Blaze as referee Steve Gonzalez is going to be in charge of this qualifying contest. You know, David, recently here on WOW, we've seen Genesis in trios action, but it's not the action that she wanted to be involved in when she was teaming with Fury and Sylvia Sanchez. Successful one time, but the second time that team paired up, Genesis made it very clear she wanted no part of it. She walked away from the match, David.
She always wanted to be a singles competitor since breaking up Exile. And by putting her in that team just reminded her more why she wanted to be a singles champion. She's had her eye on the gold, on the prize, even before the Beast relinquished the championship. But once the Beast relinquished the championship and walked away from professional wrestling, that gold now is more in sight than ever for Genesis.
And Genesis now getting a ride courtesy of Miss Ashley Blaze, a nice arm drag, springboard arm drag to Genesis, and Blaze now reversing the whip and gets a knee right in the midsection from Genesis, David.
And after this matchup, a competitor that's already made her way into that battle royal, Xena Phoenix, the Albanian grappler, will be coming out. And you won't want to miss her in action. She is already set to be in that competition for the WOW World Championship. And Genesis is just jamming away on that left leg, the left leg that has a brace on it of Ashley Blaze. Genesis trying to twist her, trying to turn her. She knows that leg has been injured before. She knows that Ashley Blaze, noted to the doctors of WOW for her clearance, she only wears it for mental safety. She really doesn't need it. The doctor said she did not need that brace, but mentally, Genesis goes going after the injury that has made Ashley Blaze weary of stepping back into the ring. And there she jams right on top of it with that big leg drop.
The big leg drop, and now the leg banisher, a signature move of Genesis, David. And yes, Ashley Blaze is quite the athlete, a multi-sport athlete, but with that athletic background comes injuries. You don't achieve greatness without some pit stops. Now, Ashley Blaze going for the cover.
And once you have an injury with that meniscus, psychologically, you are always, in my opinion, always hurting because you're thinking about it.
No doubt about it. Shoulder tackle from Genesis now, sending Ashley Blaze to the canvas. Hooks the leg, and Genesis is going to take advantage of any opening she has. You know, she fancies herself a loner now. She DDTs that leg of Ashley Blaze. And David, I hate to argue with her, but being a loner might be the best choice if you're the WOW World Champion. You can't have too many friends, David, because you always have a target on your back.
One might question your comment, Nigel, and say, can you have any friends if you're the WOW Champion?
That's my point. Genesis doesn't seem to have any. She might be in perfect position to be the champion now as she works yet again on that knee of Ashley Blaze. You know, David, you mentioned that brace, and I brought it up before, but she's got that lion symbol on her knee. It's a good luck symbol from her Scottish friends who helped her through rough times when she was going through the injuries. Now as Genesis takes advantage of that as Ashley Blaze fights off, staying in this contest, David.
Ashley trying to get to her feet using the ropes to assist her. Obviously, that makes me wonder, did she have the confidence that she could get up on her own? There, taking her left leg down with a right hook of her own and then using it to come up against Genesis' chin. Smartly delivered by Ashley Blaze. And now she retaliates by taking the right knee of Genesis out, taking her to the mat. Ashley getting fired up right now. Ashley Blaze in the corner. She goes over Genesis, up to the top.
Oh, what a moonsault from Ashley Blaze! My goodness, almost putting away Genesis, David, and the action has picked up. It is intensified as this tournament has waged on, David.
You can see the intensity for the gold right here, baby. They won the WOW World Championship title around their waist, and they are going to step to it. Even over injury, even over adversity, they're going for the gold.
And Genesis, once again, going to attack that leg of Ashley Blaze, and I believe that brace now coming off.
Genesis hit Ashley perfectly.
And that tornado kick just lands right in the side of the head of Ashley Blaze and sends her championship dreams down for a 3 count.
And when the brace became loose, Ashley quickly grabbed the knee in the brace, trying to grab it, and that took her off of her game.